Hey guys, what's going on? Uh, it's Thursday night. I know I'm doing this live video pretty late. Uh, so and I said I was gonna make I just made two recordings of a video for an estimate I was doing today, but it worked out well. The estimate worked out well. The only problem is now that the issue is just getting the material and the down payment. It pretty much ain't gonna make how much, because then I'll have to put in some for the material as well, and that'll cost the customer extra money. But um, I had second thoughts and decided that I'm not gonna go do the job. I did ask for help. The guy's willing to go down with me on it, and I split it 50-50. But it seems like he's not gonna make, because he's only available for 1 day, and I have 4 AC units I'm supposed to install. That the customer wants, really not supposed to, but the customer wants, so I can't do it without the help. And of course the down payment he's given me for half of what I estimated for isn't gonna really work. Copper line set was pretty expensive, but enough about that. That'll be on my next part 3 video. And today, or tonight really, I'm here to do a video on oh, the Milwaukee USB rechargeable headlamp. And I gotta tell you guys, Milwaukee hit it off with this. I mean, I got this headlamp just a few months ago. Actually, I never got a chance to do a tool review on it. Um, this little headlamp here, it's pretty tough. It's got some drop to it. Like when the minute you just drop this thing, that's it. It survives. It survives the job site. Like, I mean, it costs about 56 and change, but hell, it's worth it. It was worth my money. The best thing about this is it has different pivoting points, pivoting adjustable adjustments in different directions, multi-directional, however you may feel comfortable with having on your head. It's also a good hard hat. It has the accessories for the hard hat, excuse me. It has these 4 clips that it came with when I purchased it, and you can clip it on the side here around your headlamp and wrap it around your hard hat and have the clips hold on to the bottom edges of your hard hat around your hard hat, and it holds on. It's really good. They have a smaller version of this. It's like probably 300 lumens, and it also comes with the hard hat clips. The only issue I had with that smaller one was that it requires to have AAA batteries. With this one, is a lot more because you have a couple more options. I mean, you can obviously have, you could change you could dim it, and the lowest dimming point is really low, but it's really good in like small dark areas, and it lasts for hours. I mean, the lowest you go, I think the hour rate goes to like, it'll last for like the lowest. Let me get this correct. Let me try to correct myself here. The lowest dimmable point on this headlamp, the longer it'll last. The highest, I believe it's only for like 3 hours high on high output. Low output, it's like 8 hours to 12 hours. It's pretty good. And the thing about this one that makes it even more special is that this came with its own charging cord. It didn't come with a charger, it came with a charging cord. And it has and on the bottom of it has a USB port right here. And it has an indicator that turns from red to lowest, um, orange to 50%, and blinking green, meaning it's like 80, 90%, and then solid green. It turns solid green when it's fully charged at 100%. And it charges pretty fast. I have a Milwaukee, I also, like, later on, I think about a couple months later after I bought this, I bought the new Milwaukee portable charger and charging kit. Um, which I will do another two. I will do a tool review on that soon on my channel. And man, I gotta tell you, this thing. I used to have the. I don't know if you guys use the Energizer headlamp. Those were good at one point. I used to love the Energizers. The only problem I had with them was that I gotta keep changing the battery. And I ended up buying Duracell AAA chargeable batteries. And when I did that, the headlamp worked great. It had four different modes: night vision, and spotlight, floodlight, and full blast, high def lighting. The only issue I had later on was that it tends to wear out. The LED lights wear out, and they start blinking. Even on a full charge battery, the light I could just still see it in on the highest setting. You can still see that flicker. And it'll sometimes dim down and brighten back up. So I kind of had enough of that, and I decided to invest myself in this baby, and this right here. So I can show you guys. I'll show you a demo right away. I just gotta turn off this light and show you how bright it really is. All right, so here we go. Gonna switch the camera over. Right. Okay. All right. Those are my headsets. Okay. So once I turn this light off, it's gonna be dark. All right. So here we go. Okay, all you see is left is just my surveillance camera system. But you see this black, this blackness here. Now watch when I turn on the light, how bright it is. Okay, that's the second highest. All right, that's the first. I believe this is the the second setting. I want to switch it up to the third setting. This is the fourth. I'm sorry, this is the fourth setting. So this is the medium dim. Actually, that was the lowest dim. I'm sorry, because it usually remembers what setting you put it on. So right now I have it on the first mode. This is spotlight. See how bright that is? It's really bright, and it's true view. By the way, see the little Ethernet cable cord? It's red. That's the actual color of it. There's my Milwaukee. That's my new Milwaukee Bluetooth. It's awesome, by the way. Get my chargers. So you just look all around. You can see it's just true color, true view. They call it. And now I'm gonna switch it up to the second mode. That's full brightness. That's all the LEDs. So you see how bright it is. It's really good. I mean, damn, man. I mean, Milwaukee really stepped it up. So I'm gonna set it on the third. That is, I believe, the medium. That's the lowest. This is the lowest, actually. That was second lowest. This is the lowest they have, and you can still see a good amount. As you can see, you can still see a good amount. My TV. I mean, this thing is awesome. And on this setting, this is the lowest setting. It lasts for like 8 to 12 hours, which is great. But if I'm really in a spot where it's really dark, you might have to switch up a little brighter. So what I do is let me just switch it back. That's the lowest, sorry. Right there. That's good enough. That's the lowest. That's spotlight. All right, so I'm gonna turn the light back on. And switch you over here. So guys, oh man, I mean, those of you guys out there in the trade, or electricians, this is perfect for electricians, HVAC techs, plumbers, guys who work in sewers. You guys work in sewers and septic tanks. This is the perfect headlamp to work with. But be warned. Now, if you leave it on the spotlight in the second setting, which is the full three lights, most likely on the full three, you could kill the battery within at least a matter of 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So what I started doing when I started noticing that right away, and it's good when you're just working in a really dark space, you're running pipe, whatever. It's good for that. But if you're not using it for too long, or like if you're an HVAC tech like myself as well, I'm an HVAC guy and electrician. When I'm doing sometimes I'll do a commercial. Once in a blue moon, I'll do a commercial unit. Check it out. Do a preventive maintenance, and mechanical room for a big unit like that. It's there's barely any light to get around. They only have like that one light, but not enough light to get around the unit to see where where the filters are, where the controls are, where the coils. So this is perfect for that. Um, I keep it on the highest output for only those few moments where I'm checking the coils and I'm checking for filters. Sorry about that light. That's my LED. That's the LED lighting there. So let me just turn it over this way. Um, so yeah, this is a great headlamp. Though the price is pretty steep for like 56 and change, close to $60, but it's worth it. I love the fact that look, obviously they got the name on both sides of the band. Sorry about that. You can see from there. And then the inside of the band has this grip. Now, if you're not wearing a hard hat, it grips on your head, around your head, but it also grips really well with your hard hat. Sometimes I don't even need the clips, but I put them on anyway just in case. Once in a while, I take off my hard hat and I forget the headlamp is there and it slides right out. That's when those clips come in really handy and they hold on to your they hold on to the hard hat pretty well. I'm gonna try it on right now, show you guys what it looks like. Let me just set my camera here, my phone. Sorry guys. Uh, I'm gonna get my tablet fixed soon. I just ordered a kit to fix the screen on my Samsung Galaxy Tablet 4, and once that gets fixed, I'm gonna start using that to make recordings in my phone because usually I'll get phone calls and it interrupts my video, my recordings, and or live feed. So that's a bit of a bummer because then I gotta restart. But I'm gonna start doing that real soon, as soon as I get my tablet fixed. So anyway, you can also adjust this. So right now I'm gonna adjust it the way I normally like to have it on my head, not too tight. So this is pretty good. Now you want to keep in mind that you want the two buttons up top, the power and the mode button on top, facing upward. This facing downward because this is good because they give you that option where you can just if you if you want to see the charge of it, you can turn it on, turn it back on, and for those couple of seconds you can see the colored LED indicator letting you know how much power is left on your headlamp, which is awesome. And by the way, if you're wondering, man, where's the battery? How can I take out the battery? Well, that's not a problem. You just this little forehead grip here. You just adjust it down, and you see the nameplate and the labeling of the headlamp, and you just pull on this tab up top, and it should pop right out. Just pops right out. And inside of it, it's pretty cool. It's a red lithium USB battery. See, pretty cool, huh? This is the battery for that. It comes with the headlamp, so you guys don't have to worry about buying this. I mean, you can buy this um, through their website, Milwaukee website. You can get a whole kit with this, a charger kit for it, and whatnot, and so have you. Um, but this is pretty cool. These babies last for a good long time, and the best thing about it, if you want to charge it, you don't even have to pop it out to charge it. You just leave it inside. It has a USB port, like I said that I showed you earlier. This USB port here, just plug in your USB, and you're ready to go. Fortunately, if you are an Android user and you have an Android phone and a charger, micro USB charger for for your Android device, that's fine. Any charging cord that deals with Android or however you want to call them, micro USB, we call them Android USB because they're like the basic USB type phone chargers for Android phones. You can use that as well. Um, Fortunately for iPhone users, sorry, it does not fit the iPhone. It's only meant for the typical USB port, USB charging cord for like your cell phone, Android phone, or what have you. So sorry for you guys who are you iPhone lovers out there, who love iPhone, and hey, who knows? Maybe Milwaukee will make another one with two ports. An option where if you have an iPhone charger, you can charge it still with the iPhone charger. But in any case, I'm gonna try it on right now. So without a hard hat. I have the clips, just have them in a separate bag, but it fits comfortably in my head. You can still adjust it however you want. I like to. Most people keep it pivoted this way so they can see where, like, more upward, but I like to kind of keep it at eye level or at the same level as my where I'm looking. So this is perfect. Try not to make it too tight, otherwise it becomes a little too strenuous. It grips around your head too tight, and you'll feel uncomfortable and a little bit woozy. But in this case, the way it is right now, it feels great. The grip on the forehead wraps around my forehead, the center of my forehead really well. Doesn't tip over, doesn't give me a headache. The only thing I say is it does leave a little bit of a mark, but it's not a big deal. It is comfortable. Just as long as you don't over tighten it, you should be good. So yeah, it sticks pretty well. Doesn't You can see that it's not dropping or falling. So but yeah, this is definitely a buyer need here. So you guys in the HVAC, plumbing, electrical, low voltage tech guys, sewage guys, sewage disposal guys, septic guys, yeah, excavators, guys who work in mines. This this headlamp is the one. So um choose wisely, spend wisely. Hell, 56 and change plus tax, close to $60, worth it. I got my money's worth. You should do. You should too when you get this Milwaukee headlamp. I believe the lumens is 475 lumens. Um, but if not, correct me. Those of you who are watching. So, anyways, guys, that's it for tonight. Leave a comment, subscribe, and share, like, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care and be safe.